Well, we've got a huge showdown in the MLS Cup final. It's Eastern Conference champions Inter Miami taking on Western Conference champions Vancouver Whitecaps. It all goes down tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. So to dive into this big matchup, we've got another special guest today. We are just full of guests today on Morning Footy. It is Tristan Blackmon of the Vancouver Whitecaps. Tristan, welcome to the East Coast. You actually have the pleasure of getting to be in the heat down in Miami. Meanwhile, we're suffering a little bit up here, further up the coast. But because this is a morning show, I have to start off by asking you, what is your breakfast of choice?
Ooh, that's tough. If I had to choose, probably like a breakfast burrito, probably a green salsa or something like that. I don't know if I can figure that out, how to get that over here, but I'll have some.
Potentially breakfast of champions?
Well, I mean, maybe we might need to all start eating that depending on how everything shapes out tomorrow. But in Miami, I'm sure you could get maybe an empanada for breakfast or something like that.
I got some breakfast burrito spots in Miami.
Tristan.
Yeah, I'll find some now for sure.
The blonde hair. I'm going to ask this because I see a bunch of players do the blonde hair when it's getting close to the end of the season or playoffs. What is it? Is it a little boost of confidence? Why the bleached blonde hair for playoffs?
Yeah, honestly, I've been doing it for a few years now. So yeah, it's I actually did it when I was out injured, just kind of get me back in a good headspace. But yeah, I think it looks cool. A couple of other guys have done it, so yeah, just looks nice.
Tristan, there's so much talk about the build-up to this game. One of the themes that I'm seeing about Inter Miami in these playoffs is that beyond the football, right? You can prepare tactically as much as you want. They bring this intangible to the pitch. Their game management, the way they talk to the referees, the way that they chirp. It's a very experienced side. Have you guys been talking about that internally and how to deal with that? Something that New York City or Cincinnati wasn't able to deal with?
Yeah, we've definitely talked about it. It's something you could see that's clear in the games that they've played recently, especially in the playoffs. But yeah, at the end of the day, we just got to, keep our heads. We know that some of their players are going to chat to the refs and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, what we can control is how we are on the ball and how we, put our stamp on the game, and we're going to focus on that. So.
Hey, Tristan, I'm a fan of red cards, unfortunately, throughout my career as well. And you unfortunately picked one up in the conference semi-finals, meaning you had to sit out and watch the final. It's never easy, is it, when you sit and watch your team and you have to go through the pain and hope that your team gets to an MLS Cup. How was that for you, not only just emotionally, but mentally having to sit and watch that game?
Yeah, no. Emotionally, it was definitely tough, being on the sidelines, having to watch. But no, I had full confidence in the guys. We've done it a number of times this year where guys have been in and stepped up and showed well. So, yeah, I think before the whistle started and before the whistle blew, I was a little bit on edge, sitting up in the suite, but the guys got the job done. So,
Tristan, obviously there's a lot of focus on Messi. Is there not a danger that, your two professional outfit does not see that they are far more than that? But where else does the danger lie in this side outside of Messi?
Yeah, I think obviously he has a good reason to be, the guy that we're focused on the most. But they certainly have players that can hurt you in other areas. Obviously, Alba has an incredible left foot and looks to find Messi as much as possible. Busquets the same. Both of those guys have played together with Messi for a really long time. So they have a really good connection with one another that we've definitely talked about and we've experienced earlier this year. And then they've also had the addition of, Silvetti. Allende's in really good form right now. So, yeah, we know they're a really good team. They wouldn't have made it, to the MLS Cup final if they weren't a great team. So we're prepared for whatever they're going to throw at us.
You've got the Scottish Messi! What are you talking about? Ryan Gold's in your squad, the Scottish Messi! I mean, all this talk about Lionel Messi, Major League Soccer, yeah, I get it, I understand it. But your team has played some of the best football I have seen in Major League Soccer for the past decade. Why is that? Who's that down to? Is it the new coach who's done a fabulous job? Individuals? Is it the team collectively? What do you put it down to?
No, yeah, I mean, you listed off a number of things that probably hit it right on the head. I think the start is the coach coming in and kind of lighting a fire under the group. We've had quality players for a few years now that have stuck together through some tough times. And then you have additions like Sabi, Thomas, obviously. Ali Ahmed stepped up huge this year. I mean, I can go down the whole roster and talk about the guys who have done so well. But yeah, the group has really come together nicely under Jesper and the staff. And yeah, we're feeling good right now. So.
Hey, Tristan, well, you did mention Thomas Muller, and I mean, let's just preface it. You guys were good before Thomas Muller showed up. But it just seems that there's a certain class step up that you guys have taken with Muller on the team. Can you explain the dynamic internally of what's changed?
Yeah, he's just so experienced. I've said it earlier this week, just how the little things that he does on a day-to-day basis, people pick up on.
Like what?
He makes you want to be better. I would just say honestly, the biggest thing for me that I've taken away is the communication. You know, it's the easiest thing you can do in a game to help each other out is to talk. And I mean, everybody talks off the field and it's so easy to have conversations with people. So why not have that translate onto the pitch? And I think that helps so many little things go in the right direction on the field. But just the way he carries himself, the confidence he has, the attentiveness to little details, working on things. He's the whole package, and he's been such a great addition for us.
Now, you've spoken about the tactics, about the players that you guys have that it makes your side so special. At the end of the day, what do you think it's really going to come down to? I want you to kind of state your case and make an argument for you for why people should be betting on you guys as the favorites in this game.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to sway anybody. I'm confident in the group that we have. All of us are confident in the style of play that we have. We've been through so many highs and experienced some lows this year, and I think that's what a way to have a culmination of all the experiences come to an MLS final. We've shown time and time again that we can step up and deliver, so why not do it again tomorrow night or tomorrow on the biggest stage in an MLS Cup final. So,
when you look at your recent results against Inter Miami, what does that give you going into this game?
Yeah, just the confidence that we can finish games out. I think they are a little bit of a different team. I would say, they have a couple additions, and then I feel like Allende is in really good form right now, for sure, for them. A very direct player. So yeah, at the end of the day, we did, advance through to the, CONCACAF Champions League tournament by going through them. But at the end of the day, this is a different matchup. That's obviously, we know their players, but there's going to be a little bit more on the line. And we're ready to put our step on the game and not back down to any of them. So.
Major League Soccer has changed a lot since I played 15 years ago in the league. It has developed. Better players have arrived, younger players, more talented players, better coaching. There's a lot of better facilities. But winning trophies and winning individual awards is very difficult to do in this league, and it always has been. So MLS Defender of the Year is quite an achievement. You've been outstanding as a team, and sometimes not recognised as how great the team has been defensively, but also the individual performance from you in particular. What do you put it down to this season? I mean, you've been absolutely outstanding yourself alone.
Yeah, honestly, I have a hard time talking individually about myself because I feel so deeply about how the team impacts individual awards. I just feel, so grateful to be a part of such a great group that helps me showcase my abilities on a day-to-day basis. And they all, work so hard every single day, and that helps me, be my best self. So I'm extremely proud to, accept the award, but I really believe that it's a team award. And I wouldn't be the player I am today without the guys around me, for sure. So it's a kudos to all of them.
Tristan, one last thing before we let you go, because before the MLS Cup tomorrow, we've got a World Cup draw today. There are players on your team, I mean, including yourself, that have been part of national team makeups. What are you guys doing for the draw? Are you watching it together? Talk me through that.
Yeah, no, I was talking with Seba last night about it, so we're definitely going to figure out some way to watch it. I don't know what that looks like, maybe on a phone, or maybe we can set it up on a TV somewhere in a lounge. But,
you could definitely watch our CBS Sports Golazo watch along at 12 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube page if you'd like.
I'd probably sit next to Tommy Muller while you're doing it. He'll show you what, the winner's medal and all that. That would be a nice experience.
He's always a good guy to have around for something like that.
Tristan, we appreciate it. Thanks for doing my job for me, Nico. There was a promo. You can watch the World Cup draw on our network. Tristan, thank you so much. Best of luck tomorrow against Inter Miami.
Good luck.
All the best.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.